When you hear that sound, it's time to catch up with what has been happening in the world of sports. My name is Nashon Oano. Let's get sporty on Metropole Sports Center. Just before we get into the topic of discussion, this week marks 2 years since a basketball player, that is Kobe Bryant, perished in a Grizzly Road accident in the US. Even in his absence, his presence and his influence still continues to be felt in all cadres of sports. Time for us to look at some of the stories that have been making headlines this past week at the backdrop of the ongoing AFCON tournament. Now, Eldoret is set to host the 7th leg of the Road to Gleneagles tournament. Now, this particular 7th leg comes at the backdrop of the 6th leg of the competition that took place at the Sigona Golf Club. Now, the event is expected to take place at the Eldoret Golf Club, and a total of 100 golfers are expected to tee off at the club. The format of the competition will be a 4-ball stable format at the par 72 Eldoret Golf Course and will tee off at exactly 7 a.m. The following is just some of the winners at the Sigona Golf Club. That is Sam Kingori, Roy Njau, Peter Waweru and George Gitao managed to score 114 points. Their nearest challengers were the team comprising of Sawan Shah, Gurtej Full, Melka Mburu, Sawan Rai Kundalia, whose efforts reached a score of 113 Stableford points. At third place during the game at Sigona Golf Club was the team of Sophie Liu, Rima Patel, Dr. Mary Maina and Zipora Washira, who hit 108 Stableford points. Now, the 3 teams that won at the Sigona Golf Club are expected to proceed to the next round of the competition. Now, the semi-final of the Road to Gleneagles tournament is expected to take place at the Muthaiga Golf Club. The following is just what the organizers of the event had to say.
In the finals. So this time I said I'm going to make it to the semi-finals and also the finals.
Now, this is an amazing series that aims to give golfers a chance to not only enjoy the sport of golf, but also gives them a chance to play golf at the iconic Gleneagles golf course in Scotland.
Important to mention that the winners of the Road to Gleneagles tournament are expected to get a fully paid trip to Scotland to play in the prestigious golf course. Now, switching gears to matters rugby in the country, the KCB teams that are participating in different sporting activities in the country benefited from an exclusive training session from the Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya. Now, the teams that benefited from that particular training included KCB FC, the volleyball team and the chess teams. Important to mention that the reason for the training was to handle some of the to equip some of the players with the knowledge in terms of the prohibited drugs by the World Anti-Doping Agency. Now, switching gears to matters motorsports. Now, the Kenya Breweries Limited this past week launched a partnership with the Kenya Motorsports Federation to the Kenya Motorsport Federation. Now, the event that took place at the Safaricom, not Safaricom, I beg your pardon, the event that took place at the Safari Park Hotel saw the Kenya Motorsport Federation awarded money that is going to see them prepare for various activities that are going to be taking place in the country. The following is just what the acting EABL head of marketing, Bias Jean Okech, had to say.
It's just one of those that we want to get into this year, even as we celebrate our 100 years, and is a commitment of the opportunity to create shared experiences with our consumers into our next 100 years. The key reason we are coming on board is because as KBL, we cannot underscore the importance of responsible drinking. Whitecup is coming on board as a responsible drinking partner to allow our consumer to enjoy our product. Responsible drinking cannot be understated. So Whitecup is coming as a partner on this partnership to make sure we underscore the importance of this responsible drinking to our consumers, but also as a brand to bring the sophistication and the excitement around Whitecup and the experiences as they enjoy the rally circuit in 2022.
Now, this past week, leading telco company, that is Safaricom, officially launched the Safaricom Golf Tour that is expected to kick off this coming weekend at the Nanyuki Golf Club. Now, the partnership was announced, and the partnership is going to be between Safaricom as a company, the Junior Golf Foundation, and Kenya Professional Caddies Association. We're going to be having somebody on the show in the second part of the show to shed more spotlight into the launch of the Safaricom Golf Tour. Just what do you need to understand about the tour? Now, away from that, still sticking to matters golf, that is Kenya Breweries Limited in partnership with the Kenya Open Golf Limited this past week launched a partnership. The partnership saw Kenya Breweries Limited award or provide 2.5 million shillings that is going to be for preparation of the 2021-2022 golf series. Now, the event which took place this past week saw the attendance of Kenya Breweries Limited Managing Director John Musunga and the Kenya Open Golf Limited Director, that is Francis Okwara. The following is what they had to say about the partnership.
This sponsorship, we hope that we will enable our professionals fine-tune their game, prepare adequately for the Kenya Open, so that when they step up into that stage, with the support of Johnny Walker, they are ready to compete with the best in the world.
We are grateful to KBL for the partnership renewal for the 2021 and 2022 season of the Safari Tour. This speaks to the company's continued commitment to the growth and development of golf and sports in general in the country.
Now, important to mention that part of the Safari Tour was supposed to be played in 3 series. Now, the Limuru Country Club hosted the first round of the series, which was held between 22nd and the 26th of January. Now, focus shifts to the Muthaiga Golf Club between the 5th and the 9th of February before coming to an end at the current Country Club on the 12th to the 16th of February. Now, switching matters away from golf, we've spoken about golf a lot on the show today. We're switching gears to the ongoing AFCON Tournament that is taking place in Cameroon. Now, major games were played this past week and teams have already been selected to participate in the quarterfinals of the tournament. One of the surprising upsets of the tournament was Gambia managing to beat Gabon to get a slot to play in the quarterfinals of the tournament. Now, the following are just some of the teams that have qualified for the next round of the competition. That is Gambia, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Tunisia, Egypt, Morocco, Senegal and Equatorial Guinea. In terms of the fixtures, as they're supposed to be this coming weekend, that is the host, the Lions of Teranga are expected. I beg your pardon. Gambia is expected to square it out against Cameroon this coming weekend, followed by Burkina Faso versus Tunisia, Egypt versus Morocco, and Senegal versus Equatorial Guinea. Which team is going to secure a slot in the next round of the competition? It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very hard to call because of the fact that we've seen how the minnows of the tournament have performed. I mean, look at a country like Gambia, who are making a debut in the competition, and they managed to go all the way. Other favorites that have been tipped in the ongoing AFCON tournament is Senegal, Morocco, and Tunisia. So we'll be here next week to bring you up to speed with which team will have qualified for the next round of the competition. Well, that story from Cameroon wraps up the first part of Metropole Sports Center. We do take a short commercial break. After the break, we're going to continue the conversation on matters golf. See you after the break.